Good morning. And now when I say that, a lot of you have said to me that you say it with me or you say it after me and say good morning to me. So thank you. Good morning to you again. So yes, it's true. I got my first knock on the door last night and I kind of thought it was going to happen, but I thought it was pretty safe. So I am here and I found like a gas station, and behind the gas station are these and it's next to like a business. There's like grass in between, the gas station and like this big parking lot because it's a business complex. But there's spaces to park and there are no signs there. So I parked there Thursday night. Yes, with no problem. But I left my curtains open up front because it's a sure telltale sale. Telltale sale. It lets you know that somebody's in here. That if, all the curtains are closed, that I was in here sleeping. So I left them open. And so again, that's why I haven't been getting good sleep, because I'm kind of like waiting for that knock on the door. But I thought I was pretty safe. And then no one was here. I'm like, oh, it's Friday night. The police are busy doing other things, I'm sure. And it was just me parked back there. And again, no signs or anything. Nobody around. I'm not bothering anybody. And at 2:30 a.m., knock, 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 rap, rap, rap on the window. And it was a lovely woman police officer. And we talked and I said, I'm here for eye surgery. I'm just, doctor's right down the street. I have an RV park after I had my surgery, but there's nowhere to park. And I had gone to the Walmart parking lot and there's signs everywhere. And I tried some other parking lots, and Florida is not RV parking lot friendly, I can tell you that much. But she was so nice because it was Friday and in the business complex, nobody's parked here. So she's like, park over there. And she goes, I'm on duty all weekend. I'll let my partner know. And, you can stay here till Monday then. So it's so nice because now I know that they're driving by and they know I'm here and I can park here without having to worry tonight now, or tomorrow night. Today's Saturday, about getting a knock on the door. But yeah, that was a little jarring because, when the other places like at Love's, I don't worry about that kind of thing. And this was kind of like the first time that I was. And so you can't really fall asleep because you like got one ear or one eye open. And, but anyway, very nice. Let me stay here, watching over me. All good, all great. People are good. Okay. And let me know, somebody made a comment, and I don't know, maybe it bothers you too, but when I point, like I'm doing this, and it's just part of my, my character. It's like I talk with my hands, if you can't see. I'm very animated. Somebody said, quit pointing at us. Well, I mean, that's how I heard it in my head when I read it. So let me know if that bothers you or not, because if it bothers a lot of people, I'll try and keep my hands in my pockets. But when I talk, I'm like, don't forget your magic, because I'm talking to you. I want you to know. But if that bothers you, let me know, okay? And I'll try to stop doing it. And guess what? I found an LA Fitness. So I'm going to go work out every day now. And I kind of feel settled for a while. I was going to go to, is it called St. Augustine, Florida, and maybe do some stuff. If you can't see, it is rainy out today. It was rainy out yesterday. It's cold here. So I am just going to relax and take care of stuff while I'm here. I'm going to go try and figure out the battery that I bought. A lot of people gave me a lot of suggestions about the curtain. So there's a Walmart by here. So I'm going to go there and see if I can get something and maybe start to kind of jerry-rig that up. There's just a lot of things that I want to work on and take care of. I'm going to go have some coffee. I'm going to go charge up my computer's down there. And yeah, I feel good. I feel good. And I hope you enjoyed Dr. Galani. I mean, even just from the little that you saw me interviewing him, no one like him. No one like him. Just, I respect him so much. And that's a lot to say. I really respect him, not just as a doctor and his talents, but just as a person. And he has a lovely wife who's a doctor. She is a doctor on the other side. I think she's an OB or maybe a general practitioner. But yeah, so they're both doctors, and both their kids, I think, are becoming doctors, eye doctors, because they said you need to raise kids that can do this because nobody else is like you. So anywho, and I also wanted, sorry if I'm rambling, but I'm catching up on things here. The three lovely people I ran into that I gave the waist packs to, I know a lot of you are very worried and concerned for me, and I get it, for my safety and stuff, but I just want to reiterate, listen, I felt like I was their mother. They were all in their 20s, and just so you know too, people have stories, and I didn't tell you them. I really wait and until I feel comfortable, if I feel people are open to sharing. And I had asked Psycho, that was the woman, and her mom, she has been on the street since she was 14. Her mom passed away from cancer when she was 14. She said she didn't have a relationship with her dad. I think she said her dad has like 26 other kids. And so she's been on her own since she was 14. Very nice. Very nice. And then the other two, they have similar stories. Zero, there was a time that I specifically asked him when we were eating, and I could tell he didn't want to say. So I'm, not going to push somebody, but I believe that there's a lot under there. There's a reason why people do things, believe it or not. And I saw a post from a girl I used to work with, my friend Betsy, on Facebook, and it was very, very profound for me. It said, stop expecting others to be you. And I think that that's what we do. We think that others should be like us, and then that's how we see it. Or we all have our certain circumstances. I know there's a police officer, and again, I'm very appreciative that people really care about me and my safety. But you see the view of the world from the view that you see. And I'm not like some hippie rainbow in the sky, like everybody's peace and love, I do know when somebody is, will probably be not the right person to talk to or people to talk to, and I would definitely stay away from those situations. And I was thinking about it. I would rather hang out with those three than, I worked at law firms for a long part of my life, and I had 3 different partners sexually harass me. And they're the ones that make the big money, not me. And I was made to feel small. One even asked, called me on the phone. He was out of the office and told me he had a dream about me the night before, but he couldn't tell me because it was too sexual. And asked me what I was wearing to work the next day. And yeah, that happened 3 different times from 3 different law firms, from 3 different partners. And I would weigh, and those are the people you wouldn't say, oh, Tracy, be careful for them. I would way rather hang out with those kind of people than that kind of people. So just trust me, okay? And trust my instincts. And I appreciate the concern. I totally do. But, to talk about somebody that you don't know, my dad, somebody was talking about, I'm sure the Rainbow Festival is, for the people that live around there. I've never been to a Rainbow Festival. Like somebody said, oh, I'm glad you didn't go. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. And I don't like to be around crowds of people. So that would be like my worst nightmare. And like I said, I was old enough to be their mothers. So I just felt more like maternal towards them. If that was my daughter, I would want someone to, treat her like a human. And, people were saying just about the names and stuff. And, my dad used to tell me, and I think about this all the time, because you know how you start thinking things in your head? You don't know if they're real. And if we would do that, my dad would say, quit making up stories. And so every time, like, if it's not a fact or what you're seeing or whatever, like you've blown out of proportion and you're like, oh my gosh, they must be going there to like wreak havoc and do all this. And they don't do drugs. I talk to them. They smoke cigarettes. That's about it. But then don't make up stories. And believe me, I've done it. I do it. And I try and stop myself because I hear my dad's words of wisdom. And he also said to, somebody said, oh, you're so gullible. Like that was their line. My dad said to me, well, to us, because, if there was a homeless person or something, somebody, and he gave them money, and then people would say, oh, I bet he's just going to go buy alcohol with it. And my dad said, well, he can do whatever he wants with it, because that doesn't matter. If you give from your heart, then you gave that away. It's not up to you to say what to do with it. That's for them to do. So that's not really giving if you expect them to do what you want them to do with it, if you gave them something. So again, don't make up stories, and just, treat people or think about people that as humans, and don't expect people to be like you. I thought that was very profound. Okay. Enough rambling, stepping off my soapbox right now. Okay, I am going to go get stuff done. I am so excited about getting to the gym. I get to take a shower, and I'll take you along with me. And it's a rainy Saturday, so let's go around Jacksonville and see what we can get into today. All right, go. I found a Starbucks. Working on my computer. And look what I found. It's actually LA Fitness. It changed hands to a Sporta. It did that back in Minnesota too. So I cannot wait to work out. Okay, let's go. I just worked out. I took a shower. I cannot tell you what working out does for me. I like to work out outside, but I also love to lift weights and just be in the gym. And I feel 1,000 times better after I work out. So, feeling good. I think I'm gonna go back to where I'm sleeping tonight and go sit at the restaurant and get something to eat and finish charging my computer. And I was gonna tell you, I was thinking about it too when I was working out, that when I ran into those kids in Jacksonville, I asked them if they get harassed a lot and stuff like that, and then I was telling them about what happened with the sheriff with me in Crawfordsville, and they looked at each other and they said, you know what, the police harassed them, but they said that the sheriffs helped them, watch them, protect them. So they thought that the sheriff was saw maybe I was a woman and I was alone, and he was protecting me and making sure nobody followed me, as I was leaving the town. So that's what I'm gonna go with. He was helping me, he was protecting me, he was watching over me. So that's what I'm going with. Okay, I'm gonna go back, and it is dreary and cold, so I hope tomorrow it's sunny and nice. And tomorrow I'm going to run to AutoZone, Walmart, and the gym. Feels good. I kind of feel like I'm not at home, but that, there's a lot of things fairly close in the vicinity. So it feels good. So, okay. Just checking in. All right. Let's see what else I get into. All right, bye. About another company that reached out to me to review their product, and it goes perfectly with exactly, especially the Wi-Fi hotspot, which has been working great. And I love having that in here, and I also love the cooler. So, and this is me being honest. They aren't paying me. They just sent it to me to review. These people have sent their products for me to review and be honest about it. And I wouldn't steer you in the wrong direction. So if you're thinking about any of these things, and this one, I wanted to get even before I left, but I just didn't know what to get. I was a little overwhelmed, and then I left. So I'm like, oh, I'll get it later. But again, another game changer. It's just amazing serendipity that these three companies reached out to me. So this now, who as a van lifer, and especially a solo female van lifer that I know a lot of you are concerned about, which I truly appreciate, is the Reolink security camera. And I had researched security cameras way before I left, when I was upgrading the van. And it comes with also, so there's different ones you can choose, and they helped me choose. I chose the one with the Wi-Fi since I got the hotspot in here now. And then this is a solar panel, so it can work off solar. And I plan on getting solar for this van at some point. And it was so easy to install. I installed it when I was in Destin, and it's finally a nice day. I meant to do this the last 2 days, but it's finally nice here now in Florida with the sun out. So I'm going to show you, I kind of jerry-rigged it for now, because when I get home, I want to like drill it in, and I'm almost thinking about putting it on the outside of the van. So again, it's just placement for me that I don't want to, but I like where it is now because it shows the whole back, but I might get it on the outside, and I actually might get more cameras so that I can like see the perimeter, and you can see it on your phone. So you just upload the Reolink app, and then you can see everything on your phone. And it's great because then I linked it to the hotspot of the global me, and so now it's a well-working oiled machine. But I'm going to show you where I put it in the back, and what it looks like then on camera. Okay, let's go. So I put this back here, and I'll show you the view from the camera after this, and you can see I put it there, and I just kind of jerry-rigged it with the monster tape for now, because I didn't want to drill any holes yet until I get a precise location that I want. And like I said, I might want to put it outside the van. And then it worked perfect because here is where I put the solar panel. So that's what the solar panel looks like. And so I can just keep that in the window, getting solar and feeding me my security. Ta-da! So let me show you what the view looks like. This is what it looks like from the back of the van. And yeah, it really gives a good depth of view. And if you have gotten this from me since my videos, that I am not very technical. I'm gonna turn this around and talk to you. It's so beautiful out here. I am not very technical. I can follow instructions, but I am like laying flooring and stuff like that. That stuff I like to do. I can figure out decorating, things like that. Things that have to do with electronics and stuff like that, not my forte. Getting better at it, but thank goodness things now, they make it a lot simpler. And so everything I've gotten has been so easy, thank goodness, to set up. So, and they have quick start guide instructions, and I did it in 5 minutes, maybe less than. So really easy to set up, and thank you for that. I appreciate that. So I just wanted to show you because it was something that I was looking at and researching before I even left, and I just never jumped the gun. I got the Viper security system, and at the time I'm like, oh, that'll do. But I know how many van lifers really love having the security system, not only for, the what do you call it, the camera, so that not only does it help to see like what's going on outside the van, but also to back up. There's some spots that I can't see when I'm backing up the van, and so this again has been a game changer. So it's just interesting. Oh, sorry, my finger's in the way. How these businesses reached out to me, and they were exactly what I need. And like I said, I am not going to come on here and review something that I personally don't want to know about myself, or wouldn't use. And I'm using all of these things, and it's really made a difference. So there you go. There's a link below. They're giving a discount to my subscribers, my followers, whatever, and so I will put that below, and their link to their website. Okay, game changer. Again, just so grateful. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy the day. This is where I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna go do the running that I didn't get done yesterday, and I'm gonna go to the gym again, and I am just gonna enjoy the beautiful weather, and just like back at home, getting stuff done in a day. It feels normal. I feel like I'm kind of at home, but not at home. Does that make sense? I think because I just know what's around me now, and I'm stationary for a bit, and I'll be this way for the next couple of weeks at least. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. So I'm just gonna go run errands today and do what I gotta do. So I will see you in the next one. I may be doing more, like I said, I just have more time, kind of like in the beginning, and I'm by myself. So I may be just doing more videos. So if you get more than 3 a week, just know that it's no mistake. I just have time and thought I'd bring you along. So you know what to do. Go out and make an adventure, big or small, doesn't matter. Just take a baby step. Just get started, okay? And don't forget your magic. All right, see you in the next one. Bye. I also wanted to add this too. So many of you were so appreciative of the interview I did with Dr. Galani. You can't fake that. He is just so genuine, so passionate. There's never a day that he is not passionate about what he does. And thank goodness for the rest of us. And now you found him too, so I'm sharing him with you. So if I can't get in, I'm gonna blame all you guys, because he's already really busy. But what I wanted to say there, I should have known. So a subscriber reached out to me, and he's nervous because I talked about my eye surgery coming up, and he has Fuchs, Fuchs, corneal dystrophy. So it's genetic, I guess. And very nervous, and it's where you transplant another human's cornea, so a cadaver, I would say, into a living person to use their cornea. Well, he asked if I could ask Dr. Galani. He emailed me to see if, he did it. And I was thinking, oh, he doesn't do that. Yeah. Tracy, who are you? Who are you thinking about? The amazing Dr. Galani, the anomaly. So I wrote Dr. Galani, even on a weekend. I wrote him Saturday morning, and I said, I really just want to help him, and I'm sure you don't do this, but could you please if you know someone who specializes in this, that I could just have him do some research on, that would be great. And of course, Galani wrote me back, my dear Tracy, that is one of my specialties, and he innovated it, and no need for donated corneas. He came up with, it's like I watched the video. I am going to link the video below. I'm going to link it at the top. It's so heartwarming. It's a woman that lost her vision when she was little. I think she was like 4 or something. She's 73 or 74 now, and Dr. Galani gave her vision back in that eye doing this. And it's not with a real cornea. He has taught other surgeons around the world to do this. So, I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised. I don't even know why I questioned if he did it. Of course, he's the one that innovated something that you don't need donated corneas for. So it's just so heartwarming, and it was just so great that I got to pass that information on to this guy, because you're in great hands with the amazing Dr. Galani, and I am so happy that I'm able to share him with all of you, because it took me a lot to find him. And like I said, he doesn't do advertising. He's already busy. It's just by word of mouth, because when you do find him, and he's not gimmicky, and we talk about this, he truly wants to correct your vision. Like first time, and a lot of times with no cuts or any invasive stuff, where we talked about, I don't know if anybody saw the comment about the woman that said that her ophthalmologist, it was all about greed, and the partner tried to kill him or did kill him, and it was all about money. And Dr. Galani and I were just talking about this, that the greed out there, that they want you to keep coming back for treatments. And it's probably not like sometimes directly the ophthalmologist's fault. When back home, I went to it was like a franchise, and there are a lot of them are franchises, and I'm sure it starts from the top. But anyway, he doesn't care about the money. He truly is passionate about giving people their eyesight back, and I think that comes across, and I think all you saw that, and you left such lovely comments. And I had to laugh at the one lady who said, I would travel cross country to see Dr. Galani. I don't have anything wrong with my eyes. So okay, we'll just leave it at that. But I just wanted to add that, because this video left me, and of course he does this. So anyway, watch the video and you can see even how more amazing, and how at a young age that he has been innovating, and this has been his passion his whole life. Okay, I will see you in the next one. Bye.